So guys, today back from a video on the channel. Today we're here for the Burnley versus Newcastle preview, and this is absolutely massive. I feel like I've said that every week recently, but this one is the big one. If you look at our recent games coming up, we need to win this game. It is going to be a tough one at Turf Moor, but we'll look at Burnley, look at Newcastle going into the game, and it will be an interesting one. Make sure to leave a like, boys, subscribe to the channel. Let me know, comment section down below, if you're going to be enjoying the new FIFA series. I uploaded it yesterday, so if you want to go and watch that, I put it at the top. Make sure to watch that, and yeah, let me know if you want to see more series. I've recorded 2 more episodes of it. I just need to edit it and upload them, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But obviously we've got the preview today, predict the team tomorrow, and then the game Sunday. Let's get away from all that bullshit and let's get into the preview now. Let's look at Burnley. Right then, Burnley, they've had I think a decent season considering the transfer window they had. I think everyone expected Burnley to get relegated, and they've done extremely well. Burnley are sitting 15th in the Premier League table, considering that they didn't really make a signing. That their main signing was Dale Stephens. For them being even in the position to say we are pretty much safe, I think that's a massive bit of credit, and it goes to Sean Dyche. He has done an unbelievable job at Burnley Football Club, and for me he's one of the most underrated Premier League managers in the league, because he doesn't get the credit that he deserves, in my opinion. He got Burnley in the top 10 last season. He needs more credit, and he doesn't get it, in my opinion. Seeing something today on Twitter that he's going to be the Crystal Palace manager next season, which I think is absolutely daft. No chance. He's Burnley through and through. He wants to be the man to take Burnley to the next level, and with their new owners coming in, they can do that. All it takes is a bit of positive feedback and just some uplifting motivation, and they've got that at the minute with some of the players that they've got. In Dwight McNeil, yes, I've seen Burnley fans slate him in weeks before, in months before, and seasons before. That Everton goal just sums it up for me. That the Burnley have got a quality player there, and on his day he can cause a lot of problems. They might not have the best team. They might have Chris Wood and Ashley Barnes up top. They might have Westwood and Dale Stephens in midfield, Brownhill, Gunmanson. Not the best of players, but when you've got a core, that's what is the key to a football team. If you have that core, you can go anywhere, and that's why I think under Rafa Benitez, that's why Newcastle United look so good. We are a core. We are a team that played for each other and fought for each other. Burnley have got that. If you look at Burnley's team, I think it's second worst in the league, being brutally honest. West Brom have got a better team than Burnley. Fulham have, Newcastle have, Brighton have, Sheffield United probably not. But they're doing so well because they've got that core and they've got the togetherness that other teams don't have. And that's how you see Burnley pushing up to the table and getting results that you wouldn't expect them to win, because they've got that team and they've got them players. And that's all it takes. It takes a little bit of fight, a little bit of motivation. Yeah, they will lose games. They will lose to Man City at the end every season 5-0. But if you've got that core, lads, you can go anywhere. And I hope some Burnley fans are watching, because I'm praising you here. I don't normally praise a team like this on a preview. I normally just say what I've got to say about the team and what I think about them. I've praised you, lads, and appreciate it, because you have got a good team. You do, and you've got you've got a good core. You might not have the best players possible. You might not have, look at our team. Look at Newcastle's squad. If we had Sean Dyche, if Steve Bruce was with Burnley at the bottom of the league, right? If Sean Dyche at Newcastle, possibly top 10, up there with Villa, I would say so, with the team that we've got. It just shows that if you make the correct decisions in the Premier League, you can go places, and Burnley are doing that. They got promoted back to the Premier League in the 16-17 season, I think. Oh yeah, that season. That's when their first game back in the Prem was, and they've been non-stop. They haven't went back down. They've fought every season. Yeah, they might not be in the top 10 run every season, but they went to Europe. Obviously they didn't get through the qualifiers, but they still went up there and they've still done extremely well. And Sean Dyche doesn't get the credit for me that he deserves. He really doesn't. So any Burnley fans watching, that one's for you, because you deserve it, in my opinion, because you don't get enough credit. Like you see people speak about Leicester and Everton and the teams that are doing well at the top 6. Just because Burnley are 15th doesn't mean that they've had a very good season. For the Burnley transfer window under their old owners, unbelievable. for what they've done this season. Hats off to Sean Dyche and the squad. Let's speak about Newcastle then. Right then, Newcastle, obviously, last week was a bit more positive. We got a fantastic result in a 2-2 draw against Tottenham. A good result, it really was. The performance was there. The togetherness was there for once. You've seen players like Matt Ritchie back, and it just shows that it's like what I was speaking about Burnley. We might not have the greatest players in certain positions, but if you have that togetherness, you can go anywhere. And I mean anywhere. Nothing to do even without football, like outside of football. If you have a togetherness and you have people who will fight for each other, like in a workplace, I work in a workplace. If you fight for each other, you become more successful. And with Newcastle, with players like Ritchie, like I would say players like Sean Longstaff who came in, Paul Dummett, players like that who were with us in the Championship, who were with us for years. They know Newcastle United. They know that. They've seen the team be high. They've seen the team being higher than what they've actually experienced being at the club, obviously with the Champions League and Europa League, and then obviously Rafa top 10 and stuff. They've seen that, and we've got to fight to that. And they're saying all this about Steve Bruce, praising him, all this. All the players praise him, they don't say a negative thing about him. But some performances just don't show on the pitch. We're getting too many draws at the minute, and that's one thing. There's always a team that will get relegated for getting too many draws. It always happens. It was Bournemouth last season, got too many draws, got relegated. Same with Watford. I think Watford had a fair few draws. Didn't think they lost many games that season, but we've got to be picking up 3 points. And against Burnley, it is a winnable game. With what happened last week, obviously the team, we don't know what's going to happen. I've got my predictor team, but it's a bit different, so you'll have to wait and see for that video tomorrow. We've just got to go in with the best possible team, with the best possible setup, and fight for the win. I'm not asking for a 4-0 domination. Every player 10 out of 10, I would love that, but I know it's not going to happen. We just need to go into the game and win. Because when we done that against Spurs, we showed Tottenham Hotspur, we're Newcastle United, we're going to fight for this win. And we've got to do that. We really do. Because we could be in the relegation zone going into this game. Fulham play tonight against Wolves, and it's a massive game. How are you Wanderers? We need Wolves to do something, because if Fulham win, we go 18th, and that adds so much pressure to the Burnley game. But it could also be a positive if Fulham win, because if they fuck we're in the relegation zone, we can't lose this game against Burnley. Or they might think, oh, it's another week, we can just maybe get a 0-0 or 1-1 against Burnley and just slightly be there. I don't know what the mindset of the players and the staff are. I don't know. I'm not that high up, and I don't know everything like that. I'm just going off what I know. It's going to be a tough one, lads. It really is. It's going to be an interesting one as well. It's a 12 o'clock kick-off, so it's going to be up and ready in the morning and watching the mag straight away. Oh, it's going to be an interesting one, boys. It really is. I'm honestly a little bit scared. It's going to happen. We've surely got to win a game of football soon enough. It's going to be a mad one. Fingers crossed, boys. We can win the football match, and please, Newcastle United. Also, I want to say RIP to Prince Philip, who has obviously passed away Friday morning. I'm recording this Friday afternoon. RIP. Sad day for England. Good work for Alan St Maximin, doing work for the NHS. Lads, just please, Newcastle United, please win. Right then, lads, that is the end of the preview. The predicted team will be out tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a hard one to predict. Do you keep the 5 back? Do you go to the 4 back? It's going to be a hard one to predict, but let's just see what we can do. And obviously I'll predict my team, but obviously that is the end of the preview. Lads, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Obviously we've got the new series up and running. Got the first episode out. I've recorded episode 2 and episode 3. I just need to edit them, upload them, so I'm hoping I can get them done for Monday and Wednesday for next week. So fingers crossed I can do that. Anyway, boys, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. We're trying to 10k, and lads, I'll say it's all for the predicted team tomorrow. How are the fucking lads? Pray to God. How are Newcastle?